Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Marketing Connect podcast. This version is our 5-minute follow-up, and I brought back one of my favorite guests today, Brian. And Brian, if you don't mind, could you just remind us who you are and what you do briefly and the name of your company?
Sure. So, Brian Scanlon, I own an agency called Posted Social. We run Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads, LinkedIn lead generation, email lead generation for B2B. And I also act as a fractional CMO, on the other half of our business.
Awesome. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about today, and you said it very quickly in your little intro there, we talked a little bit about on the podcast, some of the services you provide. Lead generation to me seems to be the number one, or at least should be the number one on everybody's radar. Can you talk a little bit about how you guys handle lead generation and what it entails and what that looks like for your clients?
Yeah. So our lead generation, for the most part, is done for some high touch B2B companies, right? Whether that's, we work with an HR software client who sells a $400,000 a year software, or M&A professionals that are looking to, get clients that want to sell their company for tens of millions of dollars. It's stuff that you're not going to run a Facebook ad and have a company say, oh, this looks good. Let me sell my business for $20 million because I saw this ad, right? So it's more personal stuff. It requires, a conversation, a back and forth. And the way we're really seeing that pay off right now is through LinkedIn. Through LinkedIn messaging campaigns more than through LinkedIn advertising and paid ads. And I'm sure everybody listening to this has been solicited on LinkedIn with some atrocious copy that, is just a VA that's banging out messages. The difference is targeting and copy and the offer, right? If you have good targeting and better copy and a great offer, this program works. When it doesn't work is when you look a lot like everybody else. Hey, I see we share the same, interest in marketing. Yeah, like no shit, It says I'm a marketing agency owner in my profile. Tell me something else. What do you got? How can we do business together? So our LinkedIn lead generation is really returning some great ROI for our high touch B2B clients. And like I said, that ranges from everything from software sales to consultants to coaches, to solopreneurs pitching their own little marketing agency, whatever it might be. This style of lead generation right now is off the charts good. It's no ad spend. It's better copy. It's better targeting. It's a better offer. And you're going to get, we're seeing now between 10 and 30 conversations a month for our clients. And for our, M&A advisors, one of those conversations could return a 7-figure commission. And what we charge is a fraction of that. So, we're writing the copy, we're building the list, we're running the campaign, we're making sure people are doing their part, we're following up for people. It's basically a little, business development representative in a box.
So is this something that I bring you on board and then I don't have to touch it at all? Or is that like, how much do you do versus the client do in that particular case?
Yeah, good question. So all you have to do is reply to your LinkedIn messages the way you would be doing right now. We're just going to take those and increase the velocity of that in a ferocious pace, right? So it helps if our clients are active in LinkedIn. Okay. If you're developing all these connections and you're just crossing your fingers and hoping they reply to a message, you're going to get results. But if you're also posting and putting out good content, now you're cultivating those leads, right? And we actually write content for people as well and post it on their LinkedIn on their behalf. So they could literally just sit there and answer the bell when it rings, meaning when we send out this automation and someone replies and says, hey, Brian, I'm interested in learning more, that client just has to jump in and do the sales process the same way they've already been doing. So they don't even know that messages go out. I love when we put a calendar booking link in one of the messages and one of our clients gets a meeting booked and they come to us and go, who is this person? We're like, well, we hit them on our, on our automation. Here's a little bit of their information. Good luck on the call. So that's it. It's totally hands off. You just be the salesman that you are and reply to interested prospects.
Very cool. Very cool. It looks like that's about the time we have for this one. Brian, this is amazing. I mean, I'm on LinkedIn pretty much every day. So this is awesome to learn and hear that, the people are still leveraging LinkedIn. So thank you so much for being back on with us. And I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it.
And everybody, thank you very much for hanging in there with us and keep selling.